Okay, today I'll be showing you guys how to install a Fender Eliminator to get rid of this nasty looking bulky Fender. Today I got my kit from Kamimoto, so I'll be installing this here, and yeah, so let's just get started. So the first step you want to do is to unlock the back seat like that. Next thing you want to do is to remove the seat. So to remove the seat, all you do is, after you remove the passenger seat, you pull from this side here, you pull that up and then you pull it out, just like that. So in these steps is to remove these fairings right here. This side we have a couple of bolts here, 4 here, and then 4 more right here. I don't know if it's hard to see, but these are the ones we'll be removing. But yeah, let's get started. Alright, what you'll want to do is to get the 8mm, and you want to take off these 4 bolts right here. It'll be this one here, this one, this one, this one. So we'll go ahead and take these off. Now for the little screws here, or whatever it's called, you want the 4mm. And now what you want to do, you want to slide it towards the back, because there's little slots that it's going to first, just like this. I'll show you what I mean. Like, for example, you see right here. Can you see that? Okay, right here you see it's like a little notch you have to slide in, so be careful when you take this out. Now we want to take that same 8mm here, and we want to remove these 2 here to remove the tail light. When you take this out, make sure you have the washer along with it. You can see it's right there. You just want to pull that out like I did and let it hang there until we're ready for our next step. The next thing you want to do is to remove these 4 screws, and then there should be 1 more screw after this, and this will then release the entire fender. On for this step, I'm using the number 5. Now we have 1 screw here, right here, which is attaching the entire fender to this body panel right here, so we want to remove that there. I think it's a normal Phillips. There we go. That was tough. So do not do like me. Make sure you have somewhere safe for your screws to go. So it looks like this. The next step you want to do is to remove these 3 plugs. They do have clips, so just ensure you aren't breaking them all, because it's plastic, so it can possibly break. So I'll go ahead and do that, and then cut back to when it's done. And I apologize for the shaking, but I need to do this next part by hand. So after you unclip them, there's a little hook right here. You need to get the wires out from under. And then what you want to do is feed this through the hole here, and then the fender should just come right off. And there you go, it's off. Next step, we want to remove the screw, which is located here. Next, you'll want to remove the screw from here. Then you'll want to take off this bolt right here. Now you pop off the reflector. This probably be worthwhile if you take off your license plate first before you do all of that. It really disassembles very easily. And you want to keep track of which light is which, because these will be reused. So we have a Phillips here that we need to remove. There's a silver plate right here that we need to remove and pry off. You can use the Phillips or a flathead, never works. The next step is to push this rubber grommet through so that we can take off the light. Just like that. I want to keep this one here, so I know this is the left one. And we want to do the same for the other one. For the license plate light, we have a Phillips head here, Phillips screw. Gotta take that out as well. So you also need to remove this one as well. Now, in case we need to reuse these, we should take off these rubber grommets as well. There's one that easily slides out, and then there's another one that you need to push through a hole. So let's do that, just like that. And I believe we're done disassembling. So this is what the bracket looks like. Those two rubber grommets that we removed earlier, we want to put them in these two holes right here, 1 and 2. Not the middle one. And yeah, let's go do that. It's going to be tough because the hole here is quite small. There we go, that's how it looks. Alright, for the next step, we want to take that license plate light and we want to feed the wires through the middle circle, middle hole. So we feed that in like this, then that will sit on here like that. And then we want to put back on these Phillips screws along with the washer, just like that. Seat them for now, just like that. That's the first assembly part finished. Alright, the next step is to install the indicators. I'll start with the left one. So I placed it on my bike so it's easier to differentiate which light belongs to which side. You want to feed the cable through the hole first, and then you want to make sure the rubber grommet is seated properly. This is probably the most challenging part, I'd say. Alright, so the next step is that we wanted to put in the indicators. Make sure the rubber grommet is on the inside, like right here, and then after that you want to put back on that metal plate that is right there. And then what you'll want to do is put this here over, the thing is a bracket, you put it over the metal plate like this, just like that there, just like that, and then you screw it on, just like that. That is on securely. And want to do the same for the other side. After you've put on that bracket and screwed it, next step you want to do is to take this grommet that comes with your kit. You want to feed your cables through this grommet, and then you put that grommet over this hole here. So I'll do that right now. Now that we have that in there, we want to feed the wires through the hole, and then we place this grommet over this hole right here. Right, the next step is to add the 3 rubber pieces here for the license plate. I'll do that now. These ones right here. Just want to put those on like that. So I basically run it through the hole here and plugged it back into, well, not plug it, I ran the wires through this hole again. Not the hole, the clip. And then it's all through here, so now when I just raise this, it'll be here, and we just have to screw this on with the screws that were provided by the kit. The next step I did, I basically just put in 2 of these screws here, or nuts, and then I plugged it in, made sure everything is working, which it is, and then now I'm going to feed this loose cable here, and that it stays somewhere around here. And yeah, so let's do that. For these screws, you want the 10 millimeters. And we'll just be tightening these after we move all our extra cable to the right here. So we just tighten these bad boys. So the next step I did was to tighten the light, put on the fender so we know the fitment, make sure it's all correct and lined up correctly. Now we're just tightening this here, and now we put on the screws, the 4 screws here, and then 2, one on either side here. So now that these have been installed, all we have to do is to put back on the seat. We'll do this first, and then we will put back on the back, which is this bad boy. Just like that. Look at the back of the bike. If you enjoyed that video, and if it was helpful to you, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know how it is, let me know what I can improve. And yeah, this is honestly one of my first times like modding the bike. I've added some frame sliders, but that's it. Yeah, let me know how it went and enjoy your day. Bye.